Spectre is vulnerable early on until you get a couple of items, but I'm looking forward to seeing how New Beginning can make it work. I'm a Spectre player myself, so always happy to see that hero just do things maybe a little bit boring to watch, but really need your other lanes to do something else. Either that, or you just try and find your level 2 on the Sandstorm. Level 3 ideally, and then can go back to the jungle. Another Aura looks to be in a lot of trouble here. It's not nighttime, so you cannot fly. He's locked inside the ice shop between the trees. Ferocious here, just staggering across and gets lasted eventually. There it is. Lack of that hero there immediately. He's just looking to try and beat him. He did actually go for the rocket flyer, trying to use making CS. Means that he doesn't have the Q to work with. Not that it really matters how he can spin anyway, so he's just gonna get one down. Same time, Night Stalker. And well, maybe so making up for that with some kills of his own. Spin lasting long enough. Meanwhile, mid though. Well, they're looking for James, trying to TP out. Not quite enough. They do not get initiation. Meanwhile, on bottom, gonna go on Raging Failure. Already used first strike. The shots will connect. So he will die. 2 Ferocious here. Another kill for the Spectre, and the reinforcements coming in just a little bit. Not so good start here in these two lanes. Oh god. That might change though again. Maybe Potato back, just making a beeline straight for it Ifyu, but there's a snowball. Delaying this a little bit. Ifyu will still die to right clicks, but wait, Potato. Nothing traded away just yet. Lumik with the golden breaks just in time. Do not talismans for the lane. Not turning that into a veil, just going straight for the Yules by the looks of it. Probably the right decision in this game, considering the silent sources here that you have available, and also the Omni Slap. A lot of things that you can try and dodge out, and there it is. Spectre with the ultimate here, looking perhaps for Lumik. Or for the bottom lane here, trying to help out Clockwork. So a little bit of action in a couple of places here. Shard and someone already connecting. It's doing on the center. Oh, nicely done. Keeping them away from the Spectre was dropping very low. And Link still being run down though. Another snowball. Doesn't have more help though. It's gonna go on Raging Potato. The Veil going for the blink. Dagger next. Top lane. Oh, Dagger will actually connect to him. Lifted up into the air immediately. Yamate with extra slows. Makes for easy kills, so well, heads up play there too. And now, Death Prophet, the first time we see Yamate doing anything outside of the middle lane. First exorcism of the game here, looking to secure this tower. Has the Master of Madness, so going for that together with the Aquila. It's cost effective items. Look on bottom building. Gets gone on by James here, the Suns as well as are rushing out. So. Gets to that hero's set up for the tower. The lane though, Yamate will pop the ultimate. That structure's fortified already. Raging Potato makes a TP to the shrine. They smoke up together here. They won't fight this. Lumik coming through, but yeah, I believe that's been scattered out. It has been indeed. NJ finds a slow range hook shot. And now, Spectre coming through with the silence here onto the puck. NJ's still alive. Lumik not so much. James trying to throw out whatever spells he can just to try and keep himself alive. Meanwhile, the rest of the team running down the Rubik on the side. We don't want the tower finishing off with the rest of the exorcism, but now the Omni Slash. So he gets 2 slashes off before the Yules. Now the snowball's safe here. Yamate is still alive, got the Spirit Siphon off, and the Spirits returning here from the exorcism. Great place here between the Yules as well as the snowball there to ensure the DP's survival. Now NJ even with the cards, intercepting Gabi. That's even more going, but there's nothing else to defend himself with the shots. Oh, I was praising Ling earlier, but this was one of these derp moments. Have at least one of those in every game, blocking his own team away from Gabi. It could have been another kill. He did have enough mana for a spin in the end, but I would continue. He was all alone, so it was never going to happen really. And he's going to try again. They see him with the sword. Potato, no epicenter just yet. If you break the smoke here, but don't quite see them lift up on James. Burst strike, and now the fall connecting. Silence, he's trying to juke and jive, but there's plenty of burst. On top of the sandstorm too, so it's expected going down again before the rest of the can come through. NJ takes the full Omni Slash and dies. Gabi with the double kill, and now, even though the creeper has mid, 3 heroes down. Of course, they also bring down the Rubik here, who was trying to help. They'll turn into a tower fairly easily here. They try to get rid of some of these creeps. The Execration ready to go. There we are. So we'll see how this develops. It might just be the NB saying, no, we don't care about this tier 2. I'm just gonna let it go instead. Pushing it down, pop a little bit more. As I say that though, okay, they do make decisions. TP back down. Gabby actually caught inside the ice shots, but here's the Aegis. If they go on him, it's pretty much exactly what Execration wanted. They scouted with the sigil. Let's see what's going on here. The first strike will connect on Yamate. Trying to force them to do extra spells with some rules, and now there it is. The Omni Slash in the back though, and MJ coming very, very low. Now the Winter's Curse as well to help finish him off. Now Spectre coming through. That's Lumic going down to that. Now look for more targets here. Gabby, now we'll lose the Aegis. Only getting the Clockwork kill. You get him the second time if they will time the silence well, but they also need to rank damage instant with the blink out. James running interference here with Silence of his own, jaunting across. Looks like that'll be that. So they got the Aegis, they trade the Winter Wyvern for the Clockwork. Overall, considering that the tier 2 is still alive, a successful defense, especially if they somehow managed to crack down the park here, but they get silence with a few. Right, so as I was saying, Radiance, good damage output, but it doesn't really make it any tankier. Apart from the and okay, they're just diving deep at this point. Holy hell. That will spell out the fact that there's a ward here. So I think they're going to hit me with that if they can secure the tower. It's not sitting on a high ground. What has not been counted just yet. Bessie on the support now. Silence also coming through here. Finds Gabby. Burst strike French runs around, but catch inside the cogs. MJ is taking quite a bit of damage in return, but now Rex is committed. But the stun here, Death Prophet snaps the call. Now the Winter's Curse delaying this a little bit further, even killing off NJ. We try and find something here. It is daytime again, so they see a little bit further. Meanwhile, another burst strike in the backline. View, but Gabby turning this around. Omni Slash will be tanked up by the Yule Scepter for the most part. Another blink straight out. Another use this time from the Sacking. Trying to lay some of the damage. The Exodus is not doing too much because Execration, they're kiting this around. Ferocious here also. With the Horns coming back off cooldown, maybe he can still do something here. This is silence up. James, he's the one being silenced. The rest of Execration is still looking to continue this fight though. They're all still pretty damn healthy. Now they have the Horn. Trying to dodge it out. Prevent the blink from the Raging Potatoes. Will does some good damage with the Epicenter. A couple of realities across. Now it's time to drop low now, but are they going to fall? Well, for now, it is MV. Link the first. Yamate without the exorcism. Much more. Another burst strike. Raging Potato. This proving to be such a nuisance. Now Ferocious here slowed down by the diffuser blade. Clicked away at. The resilience from Execration is just remarkable. They will stay alive for so long and then they just continue. That was like the what? The 5th, 6th, 7th burst strike in this series of events? It was a very long fight, granted, but damn, Raging Potato, even able to stay alive despite the pawn coming through. And there's a butterfly and Juggernaut. Yamate, no! Hookshot to try and turn this around here together with the Spectral Horns here. Yamate is still alive, and this is the kind of fight that they want. BKB and RR, NJ trying to create some chaos in the back, trying to keep Lumic away for the most part. They still comes in with that ultimate. Omni Slash bouncing through. It's a little bit of miscommunication. Omni Slash kind of wasted, still get the kill on the Tusk exchange for the Sand King here, and they'll also find Lumic. Little Sword Kid could be quite hilarious at times, just like here. We'll solve the snowball after you finish that snowball. Just around to the Tusk, and then the burst strike across the Death Prophet with little salt, so Yamate was also the same thing. The other direction. I still don't know why burst strike works like that. It's still a unit target, should really be a ground target. Like by default, so it doesn't trigger Lincoln's or little salt, but hey. Maybe it's a balance issue. I don't know. Gonna look for, with these two kills though, gonna look for the high ground. James trying to lay as much as he can, but I have double catapult. It's not easy to bring down RR. Put a wraparound play here with the BKB. Punch up into the air. Now nice shots here. Link still keeping his Rubik alive. Exorcism no timing out means that you have to settle for that high, for the tier 3 tower. Something that you have ahead of Execration though, which is impressive in its own right, considering that They're still about 12k ahead, but it does feel like MB. They don't want to momentum now. They get kill after kill here. That's another freebie onto a very important target, Gabby. Brought down on the blink of an eye. Now that's an invitation to go high ground and finish up the ranks. He does have buyback. He might have to use it here. He also with the Wyvern, forced out away, MJ. There's another option available now, but the epicenter burst strike being counted out, so a little bit of an extra stun. Ferocious here. Gonna use the Aegis now. Does not have the horns. So one downside here, no mana style either, so I'm not sure how strong MB actually are right now. They're trying to bring down RR. Meanwhile, another burst strike hits on 2. The Winter's Curse, again, a little bit wasted. Doing too much damage with that, but now Yamate is on the protection roll up, so because of cheese to stay alive a little bit longer. No access in there either. NJ, he'll play another sacrifice. As Gavin ready for to go inside the Gog. Ferocious here as well though. Trying to get alive, and another burst strike with Lotus all the way. They're gonna start to track down more and more people in Spectre. Potato. Well, Yamate is still going. He does have did have the extra access. And, well, Rubik's just hanging around. Okay. Okay. All of my instincts would have said that you should not have taken that fight. As soon as Gabby buys back, you just turn tail and run. Maybe you lose one or two heroes. It's questionable. Questionable to say the least. Now they're forced to buy back again. As Execration looks to bring down a tier 3 of their own. You know, they don't quite have the catapults. Okay, Oz actually flying in, but does have the blink follow up MJ. Oz's hook shot actually being blocked, but that's probably to keep him there for a little bit longer. You'll step there, but again, no access, so very limited damage output here from Yamate. MJ gonna focus on him first. Epicenter being 60 minutes with the Lotus Orb. Not really helping out this time here. Silence, but now the Horn come back off cooldown. All speaking snap, that was a stolen call from Rubik too. That was setting up quite a bit there. Gabby should be next on the list. Trying to spin away, gets the healing ward. No TP available. Rid of the wards, blinks into the trees. Yeah, look, I think it's insane. They get the root, mends it off. He's trying to juke and jive, but will not be able to get another blink off. Keep taps with him here with a dagger connecting. Lose the second set. They can't get bottom. There's even tier 1 still alive. There it is. Curse. Little right clicks. See ya. Up and building here with the epicenter burst strike on 3 heroes. No further follow up, so Ring Potato just trying to late as much as he can. Looks like he should be able to die here in the side. Maybe not though. Yeah, eventually. They do track him down. Burst strike. Counted out. Well, and another root here on the Winter Wyvern. Buyback already forced. Killing them one by one. Execration ruining their bodies here for no real gain until just now. They get another kill onto the Parker. Ferocious here is a big prize though. That's the one to look for. Him and Yamate. Still alive though in the middle of that. Trying to just straight up TP out. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Yield Scepter, Burst Strike. Even with the heart though, that's making it very, very difficult. Not difficult enough. He's also level 25, so extra dispersion. Seems almost died to that in the end. But him left 2 zone devices with the support staff taken down. Alright. This game is very limited usefulness for that particular part, but yeah, it's mostly that preventing that these items to come out. Now up on level 2. Oh, the hook shot will connect in the back here. Meanwhile, Execration on a little bit of front. They try and find on the depth over the game. Nullifier coming into play here. Not quite enough. They get X's off as well as I think 1 or 2 Spirit Siphons. Yamate is still very much alive. Gabby in the middle of that. He has silenced up, manages it away, but now he has to walk. But the blocked up by the eye shots, controlled up by the punch. Ling, well, he's forced to fight into the Omni Slash and will get lucky with the last slash and gets Blink away afterward. Meanwhile, in the backlines, Execration, the rest of them are also still able to stay alive. This is winning plus the halt. They don't lose a single hero so far. That's pretty damn good. NJ has an angle step from his own to low cooldown hook shots. Nice out of mana though. Now a burst strike, Ring Potato. Well, he sounds to work with, but well, he has plenty of teammates trying to bring down another Clockwork. Will fall in the end. What cost Sand King? Big control factor here is dead for another minute until he has buyback. Lumic. Well, It's a little bit longer than that even. The rest of Execration do have buyback available, so they maybe feel comfortable continuing. If you very well low, James really wants to get that kill. If he someone get close again, he can stab him down. There it is. Now the call to keep the big tanky cores away. Yeah. Not a lot of vision for Execration either, so if he just goes lane alone, might not necessarily know if it's a bait with a hook. With a rocket coming through from this angle. They realize, hey, something is amiss, but now the hook shot NJ, not wasting time at all, then silence. So 4 stuffs out. Now the horn coming through, Snowball still just off the round, so actually saving him for a bit, but well, he has 0 accepts of his own. Does have not a bit very silenced up, so he'll be right down by Yamate eventually, one would think. Meanwhile, Ready Potato has the full attention of the rest of NB's lineup. Lumic trying to buy as much time as he can at this point, but he's not going to slide this too long. Back to supports down. Lumic buying back immediately. Ready Potato also has it available. And there it is. Also making the decision. They need to mount a high ground defense. New beginning, they didn't have to expand anything here, but now the epicenter right as Yamate pops the ultimate. Not sure about this one, that's a big AoE, but not a lot of damage here at this one. Ready Potato down to half health again. It might just very well be a dieback, it might just slip this up and turn around. James with the coil trying to do what he can, but also has very single target damage on that. Didn't do too much against the cheese. The ultimate onto Death Prophet. Down to like half health. But Yamate was still fine. The Axis is going and whipping away at everything. Meanwhile, Big Potato back, still alive somehow. Reckless for how much longer he's full sucking around. Trying to create chaos in the back, but the cores from New Beginning, they are not faith for this. They are doing the objective-based gaming thing. They lose Rubik, that's Dagon, can attack as well. James looks for NJ, should be able to finish him up eventually here. Dagon comes back on cooldown. Meanwhile, Snowball in front. Still comes that shot, punched up. Gabby gonna do what he can now. The pistollated Death Prophet. No Max isn't this time, so he will actually end up falling. Buyback straight up with the boot of travel TPN. They want to end this game right here, right now. Ferocious here. He still has the Aegis even. Everyone's alive for Execration, but the question is for how long. They will not be able to prevent the Mega Creeps. And, well, they get another kill. Into the Dagon, just doing some work, but it seems almost impossible. There's the first life from the Spectre. Yamate with another exorcism. He even bought a refresher in the meantime to make that happen. Oh, buybacks from both sides, coming out left, right, and center. Ball being stabbed here by Yamate. Defending something with a snowball, save from Ling, making sure Yamate will have to find another burst strike. Coming across, Gabby down to half health. He's gonna be right click down inside the spin, or is he? The help from Lumic and another 4-star. Gabby stays alive for the time being. Does he still a body? He does indeed, but oh, epicenter. There's another one. Doesn't do anything really at this point. James though brings down Rubik another time, so that's one dieback. James though, well, can he actually get himself out of that situation? That is the next question. Pushback by the Cogs, the answer is no. He doesn't buy, will use it immediately now. Another hard burst strike on 3. Execration fighting for their lives right now. James with a double kill, just continuing. Him and Gabby both unkillable here, but NB, they're focusing on the buildings. It's only the Ancient still standing. But the Ancient and all the heroes, you could say. Spectre will end up falling to dispersion, almost killing everybody. Certainly are. What was that team fight? It lasted for like a solid 5 minutes, it felt like. 7.7k gold loss on the side of New Beginning. Execration, they're 30k gold ahead. So much happened there. They all died back. Apart from Spectre. That means that Execration. Alright, that's a hot. Coming in here for the... Well, first, yeah, alright, he's coming in. Wants pressure. There's still a bunch of Mega Creeps in the maze. They're working away at the Ancient. And now Execration have to make a decision. They make the decision to fall back with the extra heals respawning. Length trying to bring down Spectre. He's rocking the Ancients though together with the Creeps. Lumic trying to tank the map. Still going down, but still Spectre. Ferocious Seer dies. He is not coming back for a long, long time, and he is falling. Ancient is down to 800 health points, but there's no catapults in sight. Execration will make the defense happen another time. Even has the refresher orbs, so you will have 2 different exorcisms as well. I Execration has gonna have an extremely hard time defending this. Epicenter doesn't do a whole lot of damage. That's the problem, especially if he gets going on here. There's first horn coming through. Gabby falls down into the back. Will make still in the front. So he goes down. A bit of an issue. That's a buyback. We'll have to use a secondary horn, throwing out everything that they can. Spikes on both sides here. Hope Clockwork coming right back in. Gabby gets a kill. Nice double. Both supports coming back. The Ancient has to take care of as well. This Catapult's coming through too. Rubik. Card one over the Skurse. Nobody else though. For see none of that AoE, so he's not providing the damage. Yamate in the front will be able to have the one exorcism going. Still has the second life available as well. And Execration just don't quite have the damage here to eat through that. Gabby needs to right click away, but now gets hookshotted up, dragged back, and now right clicked away to the heavy detection, even the dust in the late game. Very effective indeed. Gabby will barely be able to make it back to the base. Maybe not just yet. They will recover the rapier. Triple kill for Yamate though. The Ancient is the big old aura. For a couple of seconds, it will go down to the cap. New beginning. All they needed to do was keep Execration busy in that fight and let Catapults do the work. What a game.